Foreman had a plan and the muscles to carry it out. He was strong, see, uncommonly strong. He was able to keep me arm's length just by pushing me backward. He just kept straight out shoving me back on my heels and kept me pinned there with the piston-like jab. They left me out there as a target for George's fully extended uppercuts. It was like a deer caught in the motorist's headlights. There was nothing to do but brace for the impact. And that night, I didn't have to wait long. Early into the first round, Foreman hit me with the left to the body and a right to the chin. Down I went, and when I got up, my legs were jelly. With another right, Foreman knocked me down a second time. By now, Marvis was screaming from ringside, "Daddy, quit playing around." He was used to seeing his daddy make other men fall and couldn't believe what he was seeing. Neither could Willie the Worm Monroe. Monroe was another Yanks fighter, and he was scheduled to march after the main event, what is called the walkout bout. Well, Willie heard the roar of the crowd. He strode out from the dressing room just in time to see me get into my feet from the second knockdown, and he went running back inside. I didn't want to get my mind messed up. That's what he told people. I didn't want to see no more. I couldn't believe my eyes. Just before the bell rang, ending the first round, Foreman knocked me down the third time. With no 3 knockdown rule in effect, the fight would continue. By now, poor Marvis knew his daddy was like other men, subject to going down if hit right. It was a reality lesson I'd have just as soon he didn't learn this early in his life. In 2 rounds, totaling 4 minutes and 35 seconds, I would be knocked to the canvas 6 times. Unwisely, I kept jumping right up rather than gathering my wish before rising. Up and down like a yo-yo, they said in the papers. I have to take them at their word. Truth is, I can't remember the details of what happened to me, although I had a pretty clear idea afterwards of the big picture. For the first time in my career, I got my ass kicked. I can remember at one point late in the fight, Foreman turned into my corner and shouted something. According to one reporter, he was yelling to Yank, "Stop it, or I'm going to kill him." The fight was stopped. It was a shock to everybody, to Marvis, to the Worm, to the crowd that stood at ringside, staring up into the ring as they were trying to decipher what they had just seen. It sure as hell was a stunner to me. But one man's pain is another man's pleasure. At ringside, a Jamaican fella standing near Marvis was grinning as he grinned. "Smokin Joe won't smoke no more." "Shut up," Marvis told him. "Leave my daddy alone." I'd been knocked down before, but Foreman was the only guy who'd really hurt me. If you're a champion of the world, you don't make plans for getting your butt whooped. When it happens, it comes as a shock. Like, what the hell happened? By the time I got back to my dressing room, I felt disappointed and embarrassed. My brother Tommy was there with tears in his eyes. "My brother," he said, hugging me the whole time while sobbing. But I wasn't looking for any sympathy. I sat there for a bit, feeling particularly bad for Marvis. Looking into his eyes, I told him, "I'm sorry, son. I let you down." "Don't worry about it," he said. "I love you, Pop." I tried to smile, but now tears came to my eyes. To Yank, I said, "Back to the drawing board." "That's okay," Yank said. "We'll come back." Later, after I showered and dressed, I sat there looking at my shoe tops as Yank dealt with the last reporter. "What happened?" he was saying, sounding quite a bit annoyed. "He got hit. Didn't we all see the same fight? He got hit and he fell down. What happened to Marciano when he got hit? What happened to Joe Louis? He fell down. It's no damn mystery." And yet it was a mystery, because I couldn't accept that this was how the fight was meant to come out. In my head, it should have been what it had always been before. Another night of glory for Smokin Joe Frazier. I just thought that I could beat anybody, and I took every punches that he threw. George hit me with a lot of stuff that I felt good that, I'll survive it and I'll shake out it. But each time I got back up, he keep knocking me back down. So I said, uh-oh. this is it. You know what I mean? When the referee, I keep getting up, and the referee said, no more. That's it. No more getting up. No. So I said, well, okay. I guess he got me.